At this time, I would like all of the male students of the class, would you please stand?
All right now. Wow. Yes, indeed. All right, males.
Tonight is about more than you ending your years of high school. Tonight is about more than you culminating over 12 years of formal education. Tonight is a rite of passage, for tonight means that you are transitioning from boys to men.
All right.
You need to know that the world is looking at you through microscopic lenses. Everything you do, everything you say is being analyzed. Perceptions are being made. Judgments are being made. My charge to you is to stand up and be the men you are called to be.
Yeah.
You need to know that being at the wrong place, at the wrong time, with the wrong crowd, could have catastrophic consequences. Stand up and be who you are called to be. Greatness is in your DNA. And success will come to you when you are prepared to meet the opportunities that come your way. There are some historians and there are some sociologists who might argue that because all of you are men of color, that you are becoming an endangered species. But when I look into your eyes, I don't see endangerment. When I look into your eyes, I see hope. I see promise. I see possibility. I see greatness. Stand up and be who you are called to be. Because you are men, you are the future heads of households. You are the future leaders in our communities. You are the future leaders in the workplace. You need to know that perceptions do matter. And because perceptions matter, you need to know that whether you like it or not, the world will judge you much better if you make a conscious decision to wear your pants on your waist and not And lastly, as you move from this moment, as you move from this place, I have no doubt that you, as great men, will serve the world and leave this world better than you have found it. Again, stand, stand, stand.
All right.
All of the female students, would you please stand?
All right, females.
This ceremony is also a rite of passage for you. For you are no longer little girls. You are now women. By the mere virtue that you are women, you are the glue that holds families together. My charge to you is to stand up and be the women you are called to be. You need to know that even though you're in the workplace and you will be working through the workplace, society says that there is an imaginary glass ceiling sitting on the top of your head. My charge to you is to break through the glass ceiling and never let anyone tell you what you can or cannot do simply because you are a woman. The world is making judgments of you by how you carry yourself and by the company you keep. My charge to you is to surround yourselves with good people. And lastly, always know your worth. And always know that you are worth.
All right, girl.
And if you heard nothing that I said, hear this. Your worth as a woman will never be determined by the length of your skirt. Your worth as a woman will always be determined by the greatness of your mind. And fortitude and determination will take you everywhere you need to go in this life. Stand up, stand up, stand 2016, I hope that as a school, we have done more than teach you how to solve a math equation. I hope that we have done more than talk about how to write a great essay, or what is significant about the American Revolution, or what protons and neutrons are. I hope that we have taught you how important it is to be good people, how to be compassionate and kind, and give back to others other than yourself. If we have done that, we have served our purpose. For you see, as you and your peers graduate, you will be involved in a lot of celebrating over the next few weeks. And celebrate you should, because you have managed to do what over 7% of high school students across the United States have not been able to do, and that's graduate from high school. So you should be commended. But in the next few weeks, the celebrations will cease and the music will stop. And you are left to ponder on what it is that you will do with the rest of your life. My charge to you is to work the plan that you have for your life. There is nothing that will come easy. Everything you have got to work hard for. But I am confident that you will get there. As I reflect on our past 4 years together, I realize that we have stood as Baker High Buffaloes with our heads held high and our shoulders pushed back, and we have celebrated in triumph and victory. And we have stood side by side in the midst of unspeakable loss and unspeakable tragedy, but we have done it together. And perhaps that is the greatest lesson that we could ever learn. Perhaps that is the greatest lesson that we could ever teach. That in this life, there will be victories and defeats. There will be highs and lows, but you must keep moving forward. And it is my hope that when you leave this moment, that you will create a real life for yourself. And you might be asking yourself, Ms. Morgan, what do you mean by real life? You see, it is quite easy for us to create fake lives for ourselves on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. But I'm asking you to put in the work to make a real life for yourself that is full, that is forward moving, that is progressive. Stand up and be who you are called to be.